welcome, folks, to our Chitty Opinion Sports Edition. I'm Al. That's Kevin. To guess that'd be my right. Nope, left. Wow.
Left. One of them.
Right. Um. Yeah, this is Week 6 in NFL. Our picks against the spread. We're gonna rapid fire through these games. I will say my pick for the Giants went well last night, so but that has nothing to do with here nor there. So we'll go through the whole schedule. I'm gonna go through the schedule as it is on on the screen, which you cannot see, Kevin. So bear with me on my not lining up with my spreadsheet. Does it really matter? No, it doesn't.
Mm-mm.
I don't think so. We'll just go by my spreadsheet. Be a lot easier. It's on a spreadsheet in the geek way. It's a spreadsheet that has it's a sheet with the spreads on them. Because I don't know how to do
Close enough.
spreadsheets.
Close enough.
Close enough. All right, folks. So we're going to cover the same. We have a big five. We did individual videos for our big five, which was Denver versus the Jets, Dallas at Carolina, Arizona, Indianapolis, Cincinnati at Green Bay, San Fran at Tampa Bay, and an added bonus, Buffalo at Atlanta. So if you want to watch those individually, and we rapid fire through those in 5 minutes or less. Actually, no, it was like 5 minutes and 30 seconds for one of them because I could not find my Flacco news that I was apparently not
Joey.
yeah. So anyway, so in order that I have it, we have Denver at the Jets 7.5. You're gonna have to correct me. I do not have the updated lines written on these, so will have to correct me as you have that in front of you.
I have it at 7.
Not many of them have changed. Denver at the Jets in London, 9:30 a.m. game. 7.5-point favorites for Denver. I say Denver covers. You
Jets.
say Jets cover. Hold on, I gotta move my sheet so I'm not looking down or down that way the whole time. Where can I put these? I gotta get one. You know those clips that people put on next to their computers where
Right next to it, and you just
yeah,
flip it.
I used to think those were stupid. Now I don't. We got Rams at Baltimore. I feel like this should have been a game we picked because it should be easy. I mean, Baltimore gets a couple people back on defense. Does it really matter? I don't think so.
Rams.
But Rams 7.5. You got?
Yep.
All right. You know what? That's why I have it down here because I gotta mark it. Excuse me. You there? You have them.
Yeah, Jackson's out again.
Yeah, the defense, the two guys they have back, I forget the names, don't really make that much of a difference. We have Dallas at Carolina, 3 points. You don't like to pick Dallas games, as we know, folks, but I picked Dallas to cover the 3 points against Carolina, and
don't jinx us now.
We we both agreed on the over 49.5. I had on here. You had what 50.5?
Yeah.
So we have that. We both agreed on the over in that regardless. Arizona at Indianapolis. Indianapolis is a 7-point favorite at home against a dismal Arizona team that can't really do anything as far as I'm concerned, at least.
Take the Colts.
Oops. Not much to really add to that game. But we did cover them in a rapid five, so you can hear me say absolutely nothing about Arizona because there's nothing really good to say about Arizona unless you're a fantasy person, but we're not doing fantasy. Sorry. Next game up is the Pick'em, the team that I originally had on our board for a big five, but then I changed it. But Seattle at Jacksonville, this is a Pick'em game, and it's rightfully so a Pick'em game. It's a corner-to-corner travel, which is tough, and I always put that in consideration. But these are two
I'm going
teams.
Seahawks.
I mean, I want to so badly, like in my heart of hearts, my gut's telling me go Seattle, but
a lot of money's coming in on Seattle.
I went Jacksonville last week against the Chiefs, and that paid off. Where you were big on the idea that the Chiefs can cover the small lines, which is a fine theory to go by because the percentage on that is big. But I just feel like Jacksonville is winning. I don't know. I feel like Seattle and Jacksonville are winning this in the same mental state where it's like people are talking about them but not talking about them, and they should be talking about them but they're not. And they're winning.
And
Just
this could be a letdown game though for Jacksonville, just for the simple fact be coming off a win over the Chiefs.
but I
I
don't
mean,
even know they
I
consider that a big win because they play him well.
well,
You know what I mean? I don't.
I think because it's the Chiefs, because don't forget they were at 14-0 in that game
Yeah.
at one point, and they came back. Now again, there's a couple calls that could have went either way, or
No, there's definitely 2 calls that should have been called that weren't called at all.
I like Seattle. Money's pouring in on Seattle.
I must have bought dry tobacco.
Mm.
Folks, I make my own cigarettes, so when you hear me cough, that means I got a dry batch of tobacco in it. Sucks. But anyway, so enough about my health issues that I'm self-imposed.
Yeah, we're talking
You know what, though?
football.
Since you were going with Seattle, I will stick with I will go against my better feeling and stick with my hope of Jacksonville. Does that make sense? I just feel like
Okay.
if Jacksonville was in Seattle, it'd be different for me. I feel like at home, I don't think there's really a home field advantage for Jacksonville at home, but I don't know. I feel like they're riding it, and I don't see a reason for them to not continue to. LA Chargers at Miami. Are they still 4.5-point favorites? The Chargers.
Yeah, there's a line 3.5 and there's a line 4.5, but the better line's obviously 4.5 if you like the Dolphins, 3.5 if you like the Chargers.
Yeah, I got the Chargers. This is my problem. The Chargers are on a decline. They're one of my teams that I picked Denver to win the AFC West this year, but I mean the Chargers obviously started well. Now they're playing like the Chargers do. I feel like
I mean, do you take Tua in this game because they're at home?
No, I think Tua will do well for a couple of quarters and then he'll just fall flat. If you can get pressure on Tua, he's screwed. Carolina got pressure on him, sacked him 3 times last week, and we saw how that turned out. Miami's defense is just abysmal. I mean, if the Chargers can cover Waddle, which they shouldn't have a problem doing, then they don't have anybody else except Achane. If you can sit there, and Achane didn't do shit last week rushing, so they saw how that worked out, and I mean, I just don't know if the Chargers can cover 4.5 though.
I was surprised, man. Waller's their tight end. He's actually coming around pretty good too.
Well, I mean, he left the studio. I mean, he must have released an album. Who knows? I like Darren Waller anyway, but
Yeah.
he's one of those guys who should never have fallen off in the first place.
Rain in the forecast. I'm going Dolphins.
Yeah, I feel like I should go Dolphins too because I'm just losing. I just losing hope in the Chargers, and traveling across country might be an issue. I don't know. I'm with you on this one. Let's go Dolphins. I hate fucking saying that too. God damn it. I forgot this game was even on. Cleveland at Pittsburgh, divisional game. I don't know if that really matters, but it could. And Pittsburgh's coming off a bye week. I have Cleveland as 4.5-point underdogs going into Pittsburgh on a bye week. And I'm not going to be one of those things where I'm going to throw a stat at it. Look, after bye weeks, the Steelers don't care. Not the same Steelers.
No.
I think this will be a grudge match. I think the over-under is right at 37.5. Because
I like the Steelers in this game.
The cover. Oh, I got a 5.5 points now.
I have it at 6.
You know what? I'm going to go with Cleveland. I just don't like the Steelers.
I got Pittsburgh.
That's fine. This is a game I'm betting on in real life, so that's why it doesn't. Coco. This dog. Next up we got.
Do we got those Patriots?
Yeah, you talk about the Patriots real quick. Let me shut my door.
Yep, I like the Patriots in this game. I think going down there. Going down to the Saints.
Sorry, folks. That's what happens when you have dogs. Yeah, Patriots are riding high. I don't think New Orleans has pieced together what they're doing yet necessarily. I think the Patriots know they need to continue winning. They're not one of those teams and Vrabel's not going to allow them to sit there and be like, oh, hey, we had a win,
Big game for Trevion Henderson here.
Okay, you
Big
said that
game.
2 weeks ago. He still hasn't had it yet.
Yeah, but you got to realize 2 weeks ago they had all 3 running backs,
True.
so now he's bumped up. I actually thought he should have played more last week too.
Well, this would be his first game on turf too, so indoors. So hopefully that will be a something that will help him out too. But yeah, I can see that. I mean, I can see it any week, so it really doesn't. It just depends on what the game plan is. Against New Orleans, you can do whatever you want to do against them, and they're not really offensively. They're all over the place. I mean, Gonzalez will probably cover Olave, which leaves open. Who's the other guy there?
Well,
Shakir? No, that's the Bills. Their other
no,
wide receiver.
the main thing here, could they stop the run? Could the Patriots stop the run?
I'm not worried about them stopping the run because they always do well against the run. No one's really run anything.
I don't know. I said, and they can't cover tight ends, but Shaheed should have a big game, I think, here too.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, Gonzalez is on Olave. I think Shaheed will have a good game. But
Yeah.
I'm all over Stevenson this week.
But here's the thing: it's funny because you can still not be on Olave that much, and he still ain't scoring. I don't know what the deal is with that. So he's getting him downfield, but he's not scoring. He scored last week finally, but he's not scoring. You know what I mean?
It's just like AJ Brown with the Eagles. You got to get him the ball.
He does. He averages like 10 targets a game. Olave.
Yeah, but they're all short, most of them.
Doesn't matter. He's still getting the ball.
Hey, and then the other ones are overthrowing.
But he's getting like 100 yards a game as well. So I mean, he's getting the yardage. He's getting whatever, So I mean, I don't think there is an excuse except that they stuck inside the 20.
Well, see, that's another thing. Is a cover two? Is it a man-to-man or is it a zone? With Gonzalez covering him, it's a shutdown corner. And I said that to you weeks ago. I still think Gonzalez is your best player.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I mean, I know everybody's
you fucking better be sorry. Okay?
No.
You better.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you guys got
I'm telling you right now, Gonzalez is on the field, which he is, because he practiced yesterday. They beat him.
Well, I don't think I was too worried about him being injured or anything. But either way, I mean, even if he wasn't on the field, I still think we beat him. So we both take New England at covering the 3.5. I just don't think Spencer Rattler's even really good, to be honest with you. I think we can get to him. He can be jolted in. I think our D line will be fine. Next up is Tennessee at Vegas. Is it still 4.5 points?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Vegas is a 4.5 point favorite.
Give me.
I don't even know, dude. I don't even touch this game. I almost feel this game should only be 2.5 points, to be honest with you.
The Titans shouldn't have won last week. Come on, let's face it.
Oh, they absolutely shouldn't have. But there's a lot you can do with of finally winning a game as well. And I just, does it change whatever? I mean, Vegas is on a massive decline. They haven't won shit since they beat us, and they have nothing.
I'm going Vegas.
They have nothing to ride high on at all. Nothing. I'll take Tennessee to cover.
Really?
Yeah, I'll go with it. Fuck it. I have that little faith in Vegas. In all honesty,
I think Ashton Jennings gets a touchdown this game. That's a good prop.
Oh, he should probably get 2 touchdowns in this game.
Yeah.
Cincinnati was the game that we covered at Green Bay. 14.5 point underdogs for Flacco. Green Bay does not want to lose to Flacco again, and I think that's really enough. Green Bay's defense is stout enough. Cincinnati's, but the only saving grace they have is their running game and their run defense, if you want to say that. But that's about it, honestly. So I think it's easy cover, not an easy cover, but I think Green Bay covers the 14.5 at home after a bye week for sure.
Yeah.
And I usually don't like big lines. I don't fuck with them, but I feel like this is one of the ones that we can mess with for sure.
Yeah. Green Bay's too. Green Bay's coming off a bye and coming off losing to Cleveland. Yeah.
San Fran, 3-point underdogs at Tampa Bay. I went with Tampa Bay here.
I went Niners.
And you went. Why did I wrote this down wrong? Sorry, don't mind me, folks. Yeah, I think Tampa Bay's defense is gonna be too much for Mac Jones. Mac Jones will finally get his first loss, and I think I just think it'll be a fun game to watch. It's my game of the week personally, and yeah, I think Mac Jones finally gets his loss. Won't be able to handle the Todd Bowles defense despite injuries, despite all this. They're both injured. You said it depends on who's not injured for wide receivers with San Fran.
Yep. Well, I know Pearsall's out, so I'm hoping Jennings plays. He's questionable, so more than likely he'll play.
All right, fair enough. Detroit 2.5-point underdogs against KC at KC. A couple weeks ago, we had talked about. You asked me if I thought KC was back. I said no, and you asked even if they beat Jacksonville, and I still said no. They'd have to get to the Detroit game. We are at that Detroit game. I think at this point, even if they win, are they gonna? It depends on how much they win by. Maybe to consider they're back, but I don't know, bro. I mean,
The way KC's playing, I know Worthy's coming back. The way Detroit's playing, breaking kneecaps.
I mean, doesn't matter. You like to say KC in the 3.5 and under.
I do when they're 3.5 and it's line still. I do. It's just tough when Mahomes plays at home, and everybody's like, well, he gets the calls. Yeah, we get it. He's Mahomes, but
Well,
so does
he
everybody
got the
else.
calls in Jacksonville too. So whatever.
I'm
But
going KC.
all right, you go KC. I will go Detroit. I think Detroit's just having way too much fun again playing football and proving everybody wrong that it wasn't about the two offensive coordinators. Buffalo at Atlanta. Buffalo's 4.5-point favorite. We both went Buffalo. I don't care if Atlanta's on a bye, coming back from bye week. Buffalo's pissed that they lost to
Shouldn't be close.
the Patriots. And yeah, it's going to come down to for Atlanta what Bijan Robinson can do, and I don't think he's going to do enough. And unless Penix can decide to explode out of nowhere, but this is the same team that got blanked by Carolina, so
I don't think it's gonna matter.
Yeah.
It don't.
Chicago.
Kirk Cousins could come in there in the second half. It ain't gonna matter.
Dude, Kirk Cousins is sitting there making 160 million
I
with
keep
the clipboard
saying
in his
he's
hand.
the
God
best
bless
player
him.
ever
He
to
is
play
the
this
best
game.
agent to ever play the game, hands
He
down.
knows how to make the
God
money.
bless, and he doesn't even spend any. Even
Nope.
better. Chicago 4.5-point underdogs at the Redskins. Monday Night Football.
I'm going Washington.
Yeah, I am too. Chicago's.
I don't understand why everybody's so big on Chicago this year.
I don't know, because they're one of those teams you can't figure out, and people love being the one to be right when it's a 50-50 team. I think that's what it is. It's the same thing with Seattle. You're not too sure, but they've shown a lot more than Chicago has. I don't. That's kind of how I feel about my mentality on that.
I don't know. Jaden Daniels back. They got Krosky Merritt back there, the rookie. He's dominant. I got to go Washington on this.
Chicago after bye, you don't think it matters?
No. Not with Jaden Daniels back. No way.
Did he even get to play at home again at all this year?
No, I think this is his first one.
Yeah, so I think that'll help the cause as well. So, folks, that's where we are on that one. That was our quasi rapid fire. What is that? 20 minutes? That was 20 minutes. Jesus,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think we took that long. But I mean, we covered every game. So, whatever, folks. Any big props you want to add this week for sure?
No, maybe Rico Dowdle with the Cowboys, which I wouldn't take it anyway, just for a revenge game. Because, like you said, I do like the revenge games like that.
Yep.
But
that's about it.
Probably him.
Okay.
I think he could top those yards.
Yeah, I don't have any off the top of my head because I didn't do any research for that. So hopefully, folks, will start getting into more prop stuff. I'm still practicing my prop betting skills because I really don't have any last year. But this year, I've been doing really well and just not mixing and matching them properly because I do get a little bit selfish, which is my own fault. But I think of all the prop bets that I picked, I think we'll say I've done like 20 something. I've lost. Of all those picks, I think I've only lost 6.
How many were pushes, though?
None. No, I'm talking about which individual props that I lost.
Hmm.
So none of them were pushes, if that's what you meant. Yeah, I didn't have any because I usually pick just over unders on. Did I? Is that what I was losing on? I lost one. I got destroyed in one game. It was a San Fran game last week. I got romped. I think I had 2 out of 6. But all of my other ones have been no losing just one. Oh my lord! But anyway, folks, we'll get into that. So don't have to listen to me cough all night. And yeah, you can watch our individual of our top 5 games. They'll be up as well. We wish you luck this week. And don't forget, you always got to bet small and win big.
Don't be a degenerate.